Hi Aquarius, this is your December forecast. If you would like a private reading with me or hypnosis to facilitate permanent change, do use the link below. So Aquarius, how many of you have had your day changed? You know, who you look after, your work's been good and then it's been crap, and then your health, up, down, up, down, up, down. This has been a hell of 18 months and it has changed things forever. The karma's been there, it's taken away friends, it's taken away loved ones. Some of you have changed your career for good. There has been a lot of goodbyes, a lot of resolution that's been happening there. And through, some of you might feel it right now. There is going to be luck happening in that area. There is going to be good things for work, and they're going to be solid foundations. In fact, you're going to find 2019 is a bit of a roar. The momentum starts and then it just continues, and it just keeps continuing upwards. And if you have been having those health difficulties where it is unknown, you're being, struck down, and then you're okay, and then you're struck down again, and, you will get those answers. And next year there will be a resolution to that, and then you can put this behind you, put this whole era behind you. There is going to be a very sociable time through December, through to January, sociable time. This is a social climbing. This is a really good networking. If you do anything with an audience, that's going to have great feedback, great results. You'll get more numbers, more subscribers. Things on a social network, social media is going to boom from December on. I would say the last 10 days, because whatever's happening, there's been some confusion. I don't know where it's come from, but there's been some doubt. There's been some loss. And you're like, I don't know where that's come from. I don't understand those numbers. I don't understand, what the holdup is or where this momentum is slowed. But you'll find that from the last 10 days or so that things are starting to boom. They're starting, what was the losses now, far exceeded that and gained more. So there is going to be changes. Now about your house, you might have been thinking about selling a house maybe you bought it in 2008-ish. Somewhere around there, and you're deciding, this is it, end of an era, I'm going to sell up and I'm going to move and I'm going to profit. For others, this is, I did own a house back then of some time, and I sold it, and now I'm ready to move. I'm now ready to buy one. I'm now ready to relocate. I'm now ready to move. Some of you, this is to do with your work. So perhaps you are one of these people that can just work from a computer anywhere, or that you are moving for your work, which actually brings about a new home for you, because there is success to do with our home. There is sudden opportunity, groundbreaking. There could have been an issue first. In my family, I lost my son. That was the sixth house of who I looked after. That was my day. That was everything. And my work, I had to put that down to look after him. And now he's gone. The house is different. I need to sell my house and move on. All of these things. And, Aquarius, you've been dealing with that as well. And then your health, not only did I lose my son, I found out I had a brain tumor. What do I do for work? I work talking. The brain tumor gives me seizures, which leave me unable to speak. Talk about Aquarius getting one thing and another. If it's not that, it's your mother. It just hasn't stopped. But, from December, the last 10 days on, it's just going to improve. The answers will be there. What was unknown, what that sticking point was, how you've been looking after someone, either they've gone or that, there's been a breakthrough there where things are easier. Your health, things are going to improve. That there is going to be answers there. There certainly is. So you are having a great social with your work, and also with learning and meeting new friends. Working towards your greatest hopes and dreams. You're finally back on that ladder. So with our finances, this is our home. We've got the money to buy a home. We've got a great offer. This is our career. We've finally got that foundation. We're part of the team, and this is solid. This is, where I'm going to make a name for myself. I'm going to, really profit from this. Universities. I'm moving out of my home, and I'm now moving into university, and I'm starting that cycle there. At our home, we do have the Page of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this is that tail end of, this relationship I've been in for a while. I'm really going to take a stop and look at, it's been 2 years. Things have really changed. My perspective has changed, that's for sure. And what was trivial before, I just don't care. What really means the most to me is health. It's the people I love the most. And it's the idea of home is where the heart is. Home is everything. And, I need that money. I need to enjoy my career. I need to gather with the people I love the most. And the small things I don't care about anymore. So for some of you, that tail end is, I'm really reassessing what's going on in my relationship in my home. I'm making that decision and I don't know. Because in your love, you do have the moon card. And so for some of you, there is the idea of, is there somebody else interfering? Is this a family member? Is this another person? Is it my friends? Where is this interference? This is a major arcana card, and you are pausing. You are pausing and you're thinking, well, what's my next step? You will get the hallelujah moment. You are going to get that lucky opportunity and the idea of what you're going to do. Now, for others, this is that relocation. Am I going to move? Will I get that offer? Will I get that loan? Will I get that job which helps me move? Wherever that lucky opportunity comes, it's the pause before you do that move, and it is going to happen. There's also the idea of maybe you had a contract for your work, work up and down, whatever, and it's come too close to an end, and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Well, you're going to find out you're solid. They may re-sign you. Maybe there's the look, our other organisation wants you for the same length of time, so you're all good. So there is going to be solid work there for you. Now, with our health, we do have the Ten of Swords, so we are not sleeping. We have insomnia. Some of you have suffered that for a while. For others, this is pins and needles. This is, seizures. This is shingles. This is migraines. This is anxiety, stress, and depression. You have been through a lot. And this card says, the more you obsess about what you've lost, you're stuck in that hole and you're drowning. You're being smothered by this stress. Now for others, this is I'm laid up, pins, needles, tingling, whatever that is. Now the ninth house is sciatic, liver, hips and thighs. So maybe one of those areas has got you laid up and this is making you stress out because you have all these responsibilities. With our love, we do have the moon card. Now this is a major a moment in our lives. What are we going to decide? This is the nurturing. Maybe there's going to be an eclipse where or has happened that you're finally going to get that resolution. There is a big decision for you to make. Do I stay? Do I go? Or are we going to cut out this intrusion that's ruining our life? Someone needs to put their foot down to sort this out. Now, with our Adoring Virtue, messages from the angels. If you have a Capricorn in your life, do give them lots of love this month. They really... I was nearly in tears. They really are having a hard time. How the North and South nodes came in and kicked our ass. They're doing that to Capricorn and Cancers as well. So Yvonne says that you might get a new pet, you might move in with someone. Have compassion for yourself and other people as well. You've got the yes card, so yes, it's going to happen. Yes, you're going to sell. Yes, you're going to get the loan. Yes, you're making the right decision. Yes, you should relocate. And Chantal says we are revived, we are re-energized, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Some of us, we're rekindling our love, and others, this is brand new love. So we are saying goodbye to all the endings, and I feel like this is really, looking at what's happened and looking at it with the idea of things have to happen. Karma, it just has to, and it hurts when there are these major changes. It hurts, it just does, and it has changed your life forever. Now we need to pause, we need to look back, and we need to put some of that sadness and grief and look at how we are now. We are stronger than we thought we were. We are in a different place than we thought we would be. And surprisingly, we are a little bit upbeat. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi side, Jake, may the force be with you.